need that reminder?
I guess we do. I guess we do. I guess we're all hoping for the temps to kind of cool down as well, maybe?
Yeah.
It's
Next
not.
couple of days?
No.
That phase, not promising here.
No, it's not. No, unfortunately. And it's the nighttime that
Yeah.
if it would cool down at night, it'd be easier for folks
Right.
that don't have air conditioning. At least they know that they can have good sleeping weather, but it's so humid and it's going to stay that way, unfortunately. Now we'll go down a little bit for Wednesday and Thursday. Our highs only in the upper 80s. I say only, but keep in mind our normal high is 82. Tomorrow we get to 94, and you know what they say is not the heat, it's the humidity, and that's certainly the case this week. So even though we'll be in the upper 80s for Wednesday and Thursday, it's going to feel like it's 96 on Wednesday and 93 on Thursday, and Friday we're back to a heat index of about 100 degrees, but all of our warnings and advisories only go through tomorrow night. Since midnight, we hit a high of 95 degrees. So these are the highs for the area, and we tied a record. Most areas around 94, 96 is the highest that I've seen. 97 actually in Monroe was the highest temperature today. But out at the airport, that's where they keep records. And that 95 tied the record set back all the way in 1911. And again, our normal high is 82. Now, this is the third day in a row that we've had heat that has been 90 degrees or above. In a normal summer, we would have 13 total. Last year we had 14, so we're off to a really hot start to this summer. I'm going to break down some of these alerts here. What you see in this pinky purple color, that is an extreme heat warning. That's the highest level, as heat indices will be over 105 degrees at times in these counties, including Macomb, Oakland, Wayne, and Genesee. The rest of the area under a heat advisory, that's for a heat index of 100 degrees or up to 105. So it's the next level down. But regardless, if you're at 100 or 105, it is dangerous heat all the way around. Right now, it's 87 degrees downtown, 83 at Metro, but it feels like it is 101 at City Airport. And in fact, if you were watching the top of the show, the heat index out at the airport actually increased, as well as in Mount Clemens, going back to triple digits. Now, this is tomorrow afternoon when we have more heat and humidity. So Wednesday afternoon, somewhat of a break. We'll probably fall below advisory criteria, but it's still going to be hot and really humid. And then on Wednesday, we bring in the chance for some thunderstorms. We were tracking some storms back to the west, of those affecting parts of the UP and northern lower Michigan. But tomorrow, we bring in the chance for a marginal risk of severe weather. Not all of you will get it. In fact, not everyone even going to see the thunderstorms. And most of the day will be dry. It'll be the afternoon and evening when we start to track some thunderstorms right around 3, 4 o'clock. And then as we get into about here's 8 o'clock, we see more scattered showers across the area that we'll track for you. And then we stay in kind of a pattern where we could have a couple of thunderstorms Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So forecast tonight, not really cooling down, 75, but with the humidity, it will still feel like it's in the 80s. Tomorrow, a high of 94 with afternoon and evening thunderstorms possible. And then each and every day through Friday, we have a chance for a few storms. Friday, we get back to a high of 90 degrees, and then we're still in the upper 80s all the way through Monday of next week, a week from today, still in the upper 80s.